Imam walked and got on base, He just fanned out. Okay. The new configurations of governments and peoples, the new signs or the signs that we see. If we see Latin America having a meeting and they all speaking out about, well, we don't know if we want to go because this guy's saying, if Cuba can't come, we can't come. If Nicaragua can't come, we can't come. You know what I mean? If Maduro can't come, if Venezuela can't come, why should we come? And a lot of their main stooges, Mexico and all of them, are saying that. Okay, it's different. And the way they're treating their people, they're visibly saying, here's $40-something billion we're sending over to, which they're not. They sending their old weapons over there. And they're replenishing that new force here. And the weapons are not getting anywhere because the Russians know where these are train stations, these are highways, right? And how are you going to get tanks and shipments of weapons? You're going to either put them on a train or you're going to have convoys on highways, or you can wait all you want during the night and hide during the day, but you can't do that because we got little things that track you and we know where you are. And plus, the weapons they're sending, not doing any good. And the lies about, well, we're ready to beat up these guys, and whoever you listen to other than the United States of America, those people are taking a good butt whipping. And actually, they're getting tired of it. Because the guy is saying, hey, the old dumb president over there, hey, y'all talking all, but they ain't not. And the generals, they got generals that are quitting. They got all kind of stuff going on. They don't say much about it. Man, if you listen to white folks' news, it's like they're talking about something different. It's not the same thing at all. Don't mention Africa and everybody else. First of all, Africa from the 70s, 60s, and 70s, the Russians, and da-da-da-da-da. And what Cuba did in Angola, sending them to South Africa, that's why when Clinton told Mandela, oh, we don't want you to mess with Cuba too much. You remember what he told him? He said, these people was with us in our darkest hour. And those people that say stay away can go jump in the pool. We used to say jump in the lake, swallow a snake, come out with a bellyache. But he said, they can, and Clinton is standing there. He said, they can go jump in the pool. He didn't go on to say, and you guys, you were your Sullivan principles and all that crap. You were supporting South Africa the day before the thing fell apart. So people, in other words, forget about all of the poor people drowning trying to come to Europe, and then they just saying, oh, well, these are white people like us. They have blonde hair, blue eyes, and all of you Indians, they're kicking out of the Indians and Africans and any other people of color. And all of them people go back home. And everybody got a TV all over the world now. Therefore, the United States can't do anything right. So its decline is imminent. So I feel like these ayats is not for before the decline of America. is for right after the decline. That I feel that our job, no matter how bad the situation gets here in America, we have to prepare for the revival and reconstruction. You know, we have to assemble teams of to reconstruct reverse reparations where we repair America. It's always been on the screen, but we talked about it in a little different terms, that we would have to be present and we would be the only one with experience of dealing with, these type of things. And we would have to help have a certain amount of power to help the people there evolve, because even if they're climate mongers and wanting a clean climate, they still don't like the system. And once they get rid of them, they may, all their little horns might come out. They may still be good environmentalists, but the little horny things may start coming out, and they may want to get, you put us through all of this, which, okay. No, we've been thinking and planning all of this time. None of this stuff is new to us. This is our 30-something, 40th. This is way up, and we've had 30 years, and you can look at our flyers, our lectures, some places that come out in news. We've been about this all along. We've been about this type of thing. But there's a little evolution going on. When this thing crumbles, we have to be, now I visualize it as we go into California, we get our money in big chunks, and that around that time, of course, the crumbling of the crash will be a decline. Whatever is going on, it'll be way worse than what's happening now. I don't believe there's any way of it climbing out of it's gave out too much money, it's did too much wrong, it's nowhere to go. Okay. But still, when Rome fell, it still was there, so it should be, When Britain fell a few years back, it didn't go away. It still was there. America is not going away. But there have to be a group of people with a ultra-modern mentality to help bring America into a new reality. And that old rag they're using, the Constitution, how can, when people, it took you a month to go down to Carolina in those days. It takes you a couple of hours now. That's the slow way driving. That Constitution is to say it's out of date is the worst thing, is the easiest thing you could say about it. It's not only out of date, it just they're trying to cram all of this modern stuff into it, and the people aren't even they're into that. Okay. The other thing is level-headedness. It has to be a group of people who are really level-headed. Whatever happened, it's going to have elements of chaos and destabilization in it. whatever happened in the near future, it's going to be a big destabilizing effect. I don't know if you heard on some of the things, they have some of the Nazis here going over, joining up with some of the Nazis. Getting training and everything, and then they'll be back here. Okay.
That's almost automatic that they had to, because it seems like they've been already preparing, the mentality of Americans with labeling them homegrown terrorists or something prior to. So they've already been preparing the mentality.
Okay. America have too many fault lines. Okay. There's a big group of people that will not go along with those Dixiecrats and extreme right wing murderers and killers that going over there, Nazis, Now you got to remember, a lot of that stuff is made up in the beginning. A lot of the shootings, a lot of the killings is made up. But as time go on, some of that stuff get out of hand. And confusion, you can see confusion in the last killing of all those children down near the Mexican border. They say they had an hour to go in there. And they had to fight to keep the parent. They had to handcuff some of the parents to stop them from, you know what I mean? And they ain't making a move. And when you read all the names, you see that all the kids was Mexican. But even a lot of the police were Mexican. However people look at it, they're going to look at it like, you waited an hour? I mean, a whole hour, 60 minutes, not 6 minutes. People are calling on the phone, please, mama, come get me. Right? And this is for a long time. And then you hear the shots in your own phone. Bam!
Police, they were fighting with the parents. So, the father showed up packing. It was like, you're going to let me in. And the police were fighting with the parents to keep the parents from going in to save their kids and stuff. Meanwhile, you hear the shots going off in the background.
That must have been traumatic.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you a father, and you just like, I'm going to go in there and get my son and stuff. And the police won't let you. And the police ain't going in there either. And you just hear the shots going off. That is, I can only imagine.
It's chaos. That's what it is. It's chaos. Everything, America is in chaos right now. It's just that people go to work and they, when you read about this period in history, it will be a period of chaos. You know what I mean? This will be a post-Civil War period, 1859 when John Brown got hung and Harper, that's the period that this is what we're living in. All the things that lead up to the Civil War is already, you could go home and have breakfast because it's all already laid out that these things are going to happen. But what about us? Or where are we going to be? We're selecting right now our position. And our position is not like help the homeless and all that and get all that. That'll just consume all your time, energy, and resources. Okay. So we are preparing now for the post-traumatic events that's happening here in America. And that's where we have to prepare and bring stability. So So that's what we're moving toward. And we've exhausted all of our remedies with the system. We've cudgeled them, told them 1,000 times we want to help the situation. But the weight of this system is too big, and when it come crashing down, we're going to try to move out of the way and be ready to come in and transform. So we're saying to civilization, don't panic. You know what I mean? Don't panic. As to say it is one thing, but I don't know if anybody have ever been through a period of panic. But panic is